Saitama, caped, bald superhero with such overwhelming strength that he can beat anybody in one punch. Until times he doesn't do that, but we can ignore that part. So this got me thinking, what would happen if we take Saitama and place him in one of the most popular superhero franchises in recent memory, the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Would Saitama be able to beat everyone in one punch, or would Saitama finally meet his match? That's the answer I'm going to try to answer today. I worded that very well. So if you're going to enjoy this video, then make sure to like, subscribe. Shout out to Hippo vs Stuff and Pagzilla Prime for assisting with this video. Link in the description for the calcs and explanations I bring up in this video. So yeah, let's just get on with it. I'll go over Saitama first so I can directly compare him to the MCU afterwards. For starters, even when Saitama is holding back, he's capable of deflecting Boros' star-collapsing roaring cannon attack, which is stated able to destroy entire planets and even entire stars in the guides. Even if you don't think the guidebook is valid, Saitama displays feats far above this as well. During his fight with Cosmic Fear Garo, Saitama goes all out and clashes with Garo, causing countless stars to either be destroyed or disappear, creating a hole in space. The power required to do this would be equal to 6.74 to the power of 63 joules, or enough to destroy entire solar systems, or multi-solar system level. The higher end of this calc would put it at 3,381 zetafo, which is enough to destroy an entire galaxy. Of course, since it took Saitama and Garo to perform the feat, you can half the values, but it'd still get Saitama to multi-solar system to galaxy level with just one serious punch. Speed-wise, when he fought Cosmic Fear Garo, Saitama creates a large amount of light constellations in just a few seconds, requiring him to move at over 275,000 times faster than light. As for abilities, Saitama has accelerated development, his supernatural willpower, BFR, martial arts, and power mimicry, being able to copy Garo's martial arts, and is capable of even surpassing them with his techniques. He has underground mobility, acrobatics and self-sustenance, enhanced senses, possessing supernatural hearing. He has after-image creation, pseudo-flight, air manipulation, shockwave generation. He has non-physical interaction, astral projection, as he broke into Phoenix Man's mental landscape and kicked away Garo's hyperspace gates. He's also got limited telepathy, hearing Phoenix Man and Child Emperor's telepathic conversation. He has overwhelming aura, can run on water, has breath attacks, and has self-sustenance as well. He also has plenty of resistances to other abilities too, such as the pain, psychokinesis, extreme temperatures, ice manipulation, fire manipulation, sound manipulation, light manipulation, poison manipulation, and radiation manipulation. Now, I should note that Saitama does have an alternate universe counterpart of himself, but I'll go over him as well. He has other abilities too. But if normal Saitama loses to anyone, I'll bring up alternate universe Saitama to see if anything changes. The abilities of alternate universe Saitama has all of the abilities that Saitama already has, on top of time travel, body control, self-matter and antimatter manipulation, attack reflection, air manipulation, and statistics amplification, due to possessing Garo's I was about to say his martial arts, but I forgot to put it in the script, and I've now forgotten the name of it, so now it should pretend that I put it in correctly. Now for the MCU, I will say that the lower tiers are very strange when it comes to scaling, because you can either argue they should be as strong as they logically should be, or you can bring up the fact that Captain America took punches from Thanos. So I'll go over the scaling I have here. Either way, the more grounded characters don't really stand much chance at all. The weakest heroes should scale to the Ultron bots, which survived an explosion equal to 0.186 tons of TNT, which should be needed to destroy a small building. Needless to say, Saitama could blink these people like Hawkeye away without even meaning it. You then have the likes of Loki surviving the Bifrost explosion, which is big enough to equal 117 tons of TNT. Iron Man and War Machine create a shockwave requiring power equal to 1.71 kilotons of TNT. Iron Man and his Mark V should upscale from the Jericho missiles, which have an explosive yield of 9.21 kilotons of TNT, and it's stated that Iron Man's lasers are made up of 200 petawatts, which is the equivalent of 47.8 megatons of TNT. This ranges from being able to destroy city blocks to towns and even cities, and while it may seem impressive, a casual Saitama at lowest is only able to destroy planets. That would make Saitama 1.234 quadrillion times more powerful than the lower tiers of the verse, while being casual, while lowballing them. So yeah, he's destroying those people quite easily. But what about the more powerful characters, however? Firstly, there's Thor that has a fair amount of scaling, which can put him in being able to destroy planets. Firstly, he's able to be taken being tortured by the Power Stone, which can outright destroy planets. He can create craters 100 times bigger than the Grand Canyon, which would require power equal to 116.4 yotatons of TNT. He should scale to the Statesman, which withstood passing through a collapsing neutron star, which is outright stated in the novels to be a magnetar, which can generate up to 90.82 yotatons of TNT. You can also get characters like him to be able to destroy entire stars, with Hela being able to destroy Mjolnir, which tanked the full force of a star in its creation. And Thor also withstood the full force of a star too. Now, taking the heat of a star isn't quite the same as taking the full energy of a star. However, this is installed with a Dyson Sphere, a megastructure built to harvest the full energy potential of a sun and output it. So with this, Thor's durability can range between 23.9 nenatons of TNT or up to 2.44, or dwarf star level to large star level. The only way you can get these characters up even higher is due to Thanos and Doctor Strange's fight, where they outright summon a small black hole. Now, this is quite questionable as it doesn't act like a normal black hole, but for the sake of argument, I'm going to give it to them. With this, you can get characters being able to destroy solar systems. However, even at this highball, Saitama's not really going to have an issue when it comes to power, with his full power punches being over 1.6 million times more powerful than that, and that's not even with the higher end scaling. Needless to say, Saitama is just going to one-punch a lot of the verse already. That said, it's not like there's no one in this tier of power that can't win. For example, Doctor Strange has a bucket load of abilities that Saitama doesn't have an answer for, such as time manipulation with the Time Stone, memory erasure, soul manipulation, body puppetry, and power absorption. His magic is even so powerful it can threaten the fabric of the multiverse itself, should it go wrong. Though, of course, Saitama's way faster than Doctor Strange. I could just one-shot him before he does any of that, on top of the fact that many of these abilities require prep time in order to accurately output. The Scarlet Witch also has hacks abilities such as mind manipulation, probability manipulation, matter manipulation, illusion creation, power absorption, and reality warping. Alternate universe Saitama may not even be safe from Wanda, as she's capable of erasing every Darkhold from existence across the entire multiverse, which might mean that she'll be able to just erase Saitama across every universe too. Of course, however, there is the issue that Saitama is just way faster and way stronger. I could one-shot Wanda before any of that happens. I have been avoiding talking about speed for the lower tiers for one main reason, and it's that even the higher tiers of the verse do not stand a chance. And the characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe can reach the speed of light to massively faster than light in terms of speed, with characters such as Iron Man having beams of light, which characters react to, Captain Marvel having photon blasts, photons travel at the speed of light, the Ancient One perceiving lightning in slow motion, which is calculated to 3.23 times faster than light, and Captain Marvel's photon blast reaching a hilltop within a nanosecond, which is over 100 meters away, requiring them to move at 333 times faster than light. Saitama's going to be moving thousands of times faster than even the fastest characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There is Captain Marvel who should have a faster flight speed, however, being able to save Bentar overnight, which is 1,000 light years away. This would place her being able to move at 365,000 times faster than light to 1.4 million times faster than light. However, this would only apply to her flight speed rather than her physical combat speed. For example, take Usain Bolt and Bruce Lee. Usain Bolt's going to be faster physically, but Bruce Lee's going to be throwing punches faster, and that's the kind of difference we have here. Then, of course, we have the Infinity Gauntlet, which just has a metric bucket load of abilities. In order to save my sanity, I'll go over and list the abilities Saitama does not have an answer for that could easily beat him. These abilities would include the Reality Stone's reality warping, transmutation, attack reflection, biological manipulation, illusion creation, invisibility, and petrification. The Soul Stone can manipulate souls and seal them away, and it can also allow the user to control all life in the universe, possibly implying that they could just end any life that the user wants. The Time Stone has time manipulation, being able to stop, rewind, speed up, slow down time, as well as being able to create time loops, along with acausality and immortality with preparation. There's also the fact that, there's the ability to manipulate concepts, so deal with that as you will. The Mind Stone also grants mind manipulation, and the entire gauntlet has deconstruction and matter manipulation. With the snap, Thanos was able to reduce the entire universe to atoms and rebuilding a new one. This would give Thanos, with the gauntlet, universal plus to low multiversal capabilities with the gauntlet. However, it should only apply to the snap itself rather than the punches itself, rather. So this means that Saitama should still be far stronger than Thanos, but Saitama would not be able to survive the snap should Thanos do it. All in all, Saitama has the capacity to solo the vast majority of the verse. There's just one problem. In character, Saitama is just not going to care and let his opponents just hit him. Most of these attacks would do absolutely nothing, but it would allow the likes of Doctor Strange to, have time to make a spell, or Wanda to manipulate reality, or Thanos to literally snap his fingers. Alternate universe, Saitama likely doesn't have this weakness, however, so take that as you will. There are some characters, however, that Saitama does not stand a chance against at all and would lose no matter if he's on guard or not. The most obvious answer here is Dormammu. Someone who passively merges together entire universes and can consume the fabric of reality itself, and even plan to take all universes across all realms in the multiverse. There's then also the Watcher and Infinity Ultron, the latter of whom is considered a threat to the entire multiverse, with his boundaries being irrelevant to him, even though the Watcher is able to see all and know all of things between the multiverse. Infinity Ultron's also just able to surprise him and beat him up as well. The writers even state verbatim that Infinity Ultron was punching the Watcher through entire multiverses. There's no number I can put on these feats that can even come close to, infinitely close, to Saitama's feats, and Saitama would just get beat in one punch. Even if you want to argue speed is still a factor, Saitama's faster, despite Dormammu literally existing in a timeless realm and the Watcher existing between universes and beyond time and space, Infinity Ultron was able to make himself grow up to the size of a galaxy at over 38.5 trillion times faster than light. Saitama would get beat in one punch. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe and like the video. Comment below if you want to see more videos in this style. And I've got a playlist up the top right here that have more videos in this style as well. Big shout out again to Versus Hippo stuff and Packzilla Prime, and I'll see you all next time.